Hello again everyone, and welcome back to our Baltic village video series. So this is part 2, and I'm just finishing off the cultivating before I put this on a worker, and then we'll be going to do some mowing. So thank you for all the comments I got in part 1, some of them are very useful, and I got told by someone that I hadn't explored all the map yet, 30%, so I'm going to have to look for the forest which there is somewhere, and anything else I might have missed. So apologies for that in my other video, but we will be looking for that sometime in the future. Also, thank you for all of my new subscribers. I have noticed quite an increase in subscribers recently, which I did not expect to get. Each and every one of you, I appreciate the subscription, and of course I take it that someone has shared my channel or videos to get those subscribers in, so thank you very much for anyone who has shared and anyone who has subscribed. So let's just finish this off, and then I will put it on a worker, and then we can go and do some mowing. So yeah, you might have noticed that yesterday I uploaded the trucks and trailers video, and hopefully everyone is happy with that kind of video as well, because I was going to do more than just Farming Simulator, despite the fact that it's going to be mainly Farming Simulator on this channel. So that was just to keep it a bit different, because I don't know, I suppose some people will find it boring if I only do Farming Simulator, and some people might find it boring if I don't just do Farming Simulator. Yeah, I can't please everyone, unfortunately. I wish I could, but I just can't. So that is everything I think I had to say to begin with. What else was there? There was something else I wanted to say, but I have forgotten. Yes, my memory is going at this young age. So yeah, I've set this going now, and then we'll go and get the mowers on. I think it should fit to that white tractor. That should be able to go now on its own. Ah yes, I remember what I was going to say now. Hopefully the sound is better, because a few days ago in part 1 the tractor's engine was overwhelming and you couldn't really hear me, so hopefully that is a bit better now. Now I'm just trying to work out if I've got a mower. I think I did mention one. Yes, I do. It's here. It's the double one and the single one. So hopefully this tractor has got enough power to power it, because we did have an issue on the previous map with powering both of these mowers together. So hopefully this tractor will have adequate power to do that. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. Okay, so I was going to go with this field right next to us to begin with, and if we have time when I've cut this, I don't know how big it is, but if we've got time I might go and look for the forest, which I've missed. So I think I'll probably keep that area there as wasteland so I can park my machines on it. Okay, so we've got 220 horsepower here, and apparently it's still insufficient power. Yeah, not good. Maybe if I swap the mowers around, see if this works. Is that working? Yes. Okay, so that's weird. If you're having trouble doing that, you need to switch the front mower on first and then do the rear mower. Then it works. If you do it the other way around, then it doesn't work. Weird. Very weird. Yeah. Oh well, at least it works. I think 220 horsepower is an adequate amount to do this with. So once I've done one headland, I will be able to just quickly nip round the corners without having to stop and reverse. Yes, it's actually a really small field. I thought it was big, but I didn't want them too big anyway, because it takes a long time to do them, and it's not like you just cut it once and then that's it. We also have to swath it, to row it, all kind of stuff. So depending on what we're doing, I haven't decided yet if I'm going to wrap these bales. In fact, I have never used a wrapper. I have never used that. I'm going to use that. I'm going to do some silage and wrap the bales, because that is something I've never done, and I'm intrigued to see how it works. So you might have done that before. If you have, then you'll already know. I have never even considered wrapping my bales. I've always just done a hay bale, stacked it, and then used it. And if I did silage, I always put it in silage clamp. So I really would like to use the wrapper. We've got some serious power loss here. Anyway, it's a much larger mower setup now, because in my previous videos a week ago, I had the little one on the front and the one side one on the back, and of course we've now got a double one on the back, so it's not quite taking twice as quick, but it's a lot quicker than it was. So we will need to get a windrower to get all this rode up, and then I'll go and buy a wrapper. I don't even know if I have a rower, actually, a windrower. I'll have to check that as well. Probably one in that shed there. I can't remember if there's one there or not. So that is something I'll have to do in a minute or two. So yeah, like I keep saying, I'm going to be doing this map for a week or so. And I did have a suggestion, actually, when I was choosing a different map, to do the Alps 15 map, which I still like. But there was an issue with that, because, not an actual issue with the map, it was an issue with my performance at this end, because I have to run fraps, obviously, to record the video, and that takes power. And the Alps map is quite a CPU intensive map, and it takes quite a bit of memory too. And that was causing quite a bit of lag. And there was a way of solving that, but it meant dropping the quality of everything, the graphics quality. Which, I don't know, if you're watching this in, I don't know, 480 or 360, not HD, you wouldn't see any difference at all, I wouldn't have thought. But if you are watching this in 720, which is what I'm uploading in at the moment, mainly because of my internet speed, then you'll probably see a slight difference in quality. Not a major difference, but a slight difference. So I don't know, I am still considering that map, because it is a good map. But that will just happen when I come around to changing maps again, which won't be long, because I like to get through my maps. I don't like to stay on the same one for too long, even if it is an amazing map. So yeah, that's that is what I'll be doing sometime in the next week or two. But for the time being, we will be on this map. This is a good map. It's quite a small map, but apparently, yeah, like I said, I have missed a bit of the map, so it's obviously bigger than I initially thought. But once this field is done, we'll be able to get that rower in here, get some silage done, and then we'll be able to let that ferment, and then we'll be able to feed our cows. Not that we have the cows yet. I'm going to have to buy some cows, because we can't exactly feed the silage to no one, can we? So, getting back to the topic of my slowly but surely expanding channel, I thought originally, when I first started doing these videos, because I do it as just a hobby really, I thought that I wouldn't get many subscribers, because, well, I don't know, I guess that the bigger YouTubers out there would be taking the market, and I would just be sort of, I'd just disappear on the search results. But clearly some of my videos are being found, and my subscribers are increasing a lot quicker now. So my channel is being found somewhere, and everything is picking up, which I am really pleased about, because I do appreciate all of the comments I get, all the likes I get, all the subscribers I get, because these videos aren't made in 2 minutes. I do have to film them, edit them, upload them. Obviously uploading isn't too tricky, but I still have to initiate all of that. And it all takes time, when I could be doing other stuff. But because I like doing them, it really doesn't bother me. So I'm quite happy uploading these videos. Right, so I'm going to take this off here. Not that one. Okay, so I took the time to actually get this all tethered up, ready to windrow. And then when it's all baled up and lined up and all that, then we can begin wrapping them. Now initially I thought that you could actually do one of these silage bales without having to do the tethering stage, but it seems that you have to still do that. So I'll just quickly go around and get most of this all lined up as much as I can, and then once it's baled I'm going to get the wrapper out. This may be tomorrow now though, and then we'll be able to get them all wrapped up. Now one issue which I was thinking about, which is quite a major issue, is how to get the bales out on this slope. I think all the bales which I put off there, they're all going to roll down to the bottom here. So I think all of our wrapping will be done down there, because that's where all the bales will have ended up. But anyway, just get this finished and then we can get the baler out. Okay, almost done here. One more little bit to do and then it's ready to bale. So I'm going to be doing round bales. That is one of the reasons why I'm having such a nightmare about the bales going down there. They are going to, I'm sure. I don't think it matters which way I angle the baler when they're emptying, when it's coming out. I think we're going to lose it either way, so that is going to be one thing I probably should have thought about before I started to think about baling that field. Anyway, let's get the baler on and see how it goes. Probably really badly. Okay, let's start over this way then. Now there was already something in the baler. I think it was wheat. Seems to have mixed it all up. Now these ones won't be too bad, because these are at the top, but the ones lower down, they're going to be the ones which are trouble. I think I'm going to try and empty the baler always either right at the top or right at the bottom, because I don't want them rolling onto the road and stuff and into other fields. This one will be okay too, because we're going to be at the bottom. So we might be okay, I don't know. If I can always try and get it to come out either at the top or bottom, we should be okay. Not always easy to judge that though. So I'll do this now, get back to you in a second, and I'll let you know how it went. I'm sure you'll be able to see where all the bales have ended up. There goes one now. Yeah, I probably should have angled the baler at a different angle to get that one. Wait, oh, that's going to keep going forever. Okay, well, see you in a second. Well, it didn't turn out too badly. I think that's the furthest one's gone. It's still in the field, so not too bad at all. That one escaped a bit, but really not too bad. Much better than I thought it was going to be. So I think we've still got time, and we will be buying the wrapper now, and I will go and get that. I think I have a tractor down there already, because the cultivator finished. I should be able to use that New Holland down there, so let's go and get this. Okay, so we've got it on board. Now I've got to navigate my way out of here. I've never done this, so I cannot wait to do this. This is going to be amazing. I'm really intrigued to watch this work, and I'm sure it will work really well. I think if there's one thing I don't keep on top of enough, it's washing the machines. I think, well, they do seem to get dirty quite quickly, but I don't wash them enough, I know that much. I do like to keep quite clean tractors. Maybe if the speed that they got mucky at was a bit slower, that'd be good. But yeah, I should clean them more. Okay, well I've never done this before, so let's get up this control panel. Unfold round bale wrapper. Okay, now I guess we just drive into it. Yes. Puts it on board. And then it does it on its own. Lovely. Look at that. And what a good job it's doing too. And then unload, I guess, and I can put this wherever I want. So if I put it up here somewhere, it shouldn't roll away. Put it back there. Look at that. Oh, and even put it that way around. Brilliant. On to the next one then. Hey, I like this. They've actually managed to get this to work perfectly as well. Because there used to be mods for this in earlier versions, and I don't think they were ever perfected. But this seems to be working really well. Like, it can unload it properly. It doesn't flick it across the map, which is quite funny to see, but gets quite annoying. And it even turns it over so it doesn't roll away. I really like that. I think I'm going to be using this more. On to the next. It's amazing it can create so much entertainment. Such a simple thing. So we will be moving these tomorrow, or next day. Of course we will have to use the grab, because we can't go spiking these, I don't think. So that will be also a new thing, because I've not used that before. The bale grab. So all very interesting. And of course, because we can choose when to drop it, I can bring that bale which escaped back into this field, instead of dropping it back into that ploughed field. So yes, I really like this. A really, really good tool. And of course this is a different way of making silage rather than the silage clamp. I think there's 3 more. We'll take this one up here a bit, I think. So it's on level ground. That is the issue with doing these slopes, mowing these slopes. The bales just run away from you. But to be honest, I did think they would go further than they have. Two more. Whoops. It's a bit slippy. Probably shouldn't move too much when it's wrapping, but I just don't want them to roll away again. And finally, the one which escaped. Go and grab this. Get it back up here. That should probably do it. So yeah, anyway, thanks for watching. Hopefully you've enjoyed this video. A little mess up from me, not realising you had to do the tether first, but that's all sorted now. So thanks for watching, hopefully you've enjoyed it. If you haven't seen this working before, then that's your first view of it as well. But I'll see you tomorrow in my next video, whatever it may be. It may not be this, but Farming Simulator will be coming up in the next couple of days. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow.